let's not waste any time. Let's find out how many points I managed to pick up before our terrible run. Yes, let's not waste any time and let's see what happened in between the last episode when we did beat Fulham 3-0. We've been on a fantastic run through January. As you can see there, 5 wins out of 6. Really brought ourselves out of trouble. But there was the highlight of the fact that we needed to pick up a good few points before our running, because it's possibly the hardest running of the season. And we needed to pick up a few more wins. Well, since that game against Fulham in between the episodes, I've only managed to win 1 of the 5 games available to myself. So when I said I needed to win at least a good few of them, if not all of them, to make sure I was secure, I only won 1 of them so far. So I have come back for that second derby against Southampton, where, a bit like in the first one, but probably even more important, we really need to get some retribution, and we really need those 3 points, because that run-in ain't nice. Where those unsatisfactory results have left us is we are 7 points clear of relegation with Fulham, who do have that game in hand. And we are on goal difference ahead of Southampton, but again, they have a game in hand. So we are 7 points clear, but there are 8 games to play for. So by no means are we safe. Are we close to being safe? Fulham are the team that worry me, because they've been on a kind of good run themselves. They started picking up points in the games where we hadn't. So realistically, if we win today, then who knows? But if we don't, then I guess the only saving grace is we've got to play Norwich. So let's just figure it out, see what happens, and hope we can get this win. So guys, this is the team we are picking to go and grab those 3 points from Southampton and hopefully all but secure that safety. We have Travers in goal, of course, Toffolo on the left, Lacoviti in the middle, Lascelles in the middle as with him. Kane has come in on the right, Smallbone, Miranda, and Gibbs-White in the central midfield, with Ringer in the middle, as Fujimoto is injured, Scarlett and Brennan Johnson up front. This hasn't really worked recently, but it's been more successful than the first half of the season, so let's stick with it and see what happens. Right, let's get into this game and get these 3 points. We are on kickoff here. Right, let's get into this game and get kickoff done. And straight away, there's a highlight 2 minutes into the game. Nice positive start. Can't be messing around. Instead of going unbalanced, I've gone straight up to positive. Because we're at home for a start, so we need to take the initiative. We need to go after them. And we need the 3 points. The only blessing is Fulham are lost to Manchester City, which can only be a good thing. But that only matters if we go on and win our game in the derby. This could be the biggest derby of the series, because if we win this derby today and we finish above Southampton, then we've completed our mission as being the best team in the South Coast again, because we've finished the season above every other South Coast team. But the early highlights, as much as I got excited, as you can see, Brennan Johnson there with us. Well, he did the speedy run. I mean, what he did next wasn't great, but you can see that run. That run has actually done really well for us. So, wasteful of the ball there. Can we do anything with it? No, absolutely not. There's a lot of highlights early on, though, so all we need is, at the moment, one of them to go our way. There's Johnson there. Can Scarlett be the hero again? It's been a while since he has been. Here we are with Toffolo on the left. We're playing some decent football. Can Brenton... I mean, that's another good opportunity there. Key opportunity. I mean, looking at the stats, I actually think it was offside, but still. Play at the whistle, put it... Oh, oof. Well, you can't say this definitely isn't end-to-end in the first half an hour of the game. There's Toffolo with the long ball over to Scarlett. Can Scarlett... Oh, we are very wasteful with these chances again. We've we've become such a wasteful team again at the wrong time of the season. Can we do anything with that, though? We are keeping the ball well, no mistakes. See if we can we break this defence open? Been quite a high line from the back as well. Kane going to do something. Can Johnson do something with it? Oh, for the love of God. So wasteful. If he puts his foot through that, we're 1-0 up. So wasteful. Well, there we have it, guys. A nice end-to-end for the first half. But no goals, nothing to brag about. Quite a few highlights. But no one's taken the initiative. We could have probably had a few goals. But we're being wasteful of our chances. And this could cost us. Let's not waste any time. Let's get straight back to the second half. And we have to pick up a result. I have slowed the highlights down a little bit. I mean, we have to pick up the result. I don't really want to go all gun-ho, because 1 point is better than none. But there is a point where I am going to start taking risks, because these are the games where we're more likely to pick up points, because that running is absolutely dreadful. Here we are again. Can we do anything? Is this a highlight for us, or is that a highlight for them? Don't really know. Oh, can Scarlett do... Oh. I mean... Can't say we haven't had our chances. We can't say we haven't created the chances. You know, we definitely deserve to be winning, but it means absolutely nothing. Well, it's time for a few changes. And for now, I've brought on our big game player in Vogelsama. And brought Gibson on at the back for Lascelles, who was getting tired and wanted to freshen that up. No more changes as of yet. But for now, I brought the big game player on. Let's see if he can deliver. He always seems to be the guy for the big moments. In between that, he doesn't seem to do a lot. Here he is with the ball now. We've got a highlight. I mean, that was a bit wasteful there. Will be a few more minutes. I'm going to have to do a few more substitutions, because there's a lot of tired players here. So I have now brought on Archer for Johnson. You still haven't seen what he's capable of doing up front for us. Doherty has come on for Gibbs White, and Linger has been, I've put him on to attacking in that role rather than just supportive. Well, since those last substitutes with bringing Cam Archer on, we had absolutely no more highlights. Absolutely nothing happened. Vogelsama, I will say that right one day, wasn't a big game player today, didn't really do anything. So it is the point. So in terms of head-to-head this season, Southampton have got the better of us, because they really beat us hard in the first game, and we much deserved to win this game, but we couldn't put away any of our chances. I think the XG is an example of that. We're very wasteful today, so hopefully it hasn't wasted the season and cost us our position. And this is now the updated table after the draw with Southampton today. 31 games, 35 points, 8 points clear of relegation. I know that they have that game in hand, but obviously we are now going into that dreadful running, where I'm more than likely, if I can get 6 points from the last 8 games, I will be absolutely made up if we can claw 6 points from those 8 games. But if you just look at the teams, other than, okay, maybe Newcastle, who are just ahead of us, so there is a position there. You know, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, City, all up there. Well, that is the end of this very short episode. We are reaching the crunch end of the season, and we've only a few games to go. I felt it best to come back just before this terrible run-in to see if we managed to make ourselves safe, which we haven't, or see what the state of affair is going into that run-in. So, guys, if you have enjoyed the episode, and if you are enjoying my up and down misery happy season we're having here, then feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the episode. Any support is greatly appreciated. And guys, I'll be back right at the end of the season, hopefully still as a Premier League team.